Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. Before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe. Imagine waking up one morning to find the life you knew, your partner beside you, your familiar routine, your shared joy, has been altered. Something you never truly anticipated has occurred. Today we examine the instant that transformed it all, because the pain isn't only in the goodbye. It's in the initial action after the separation, in the first move away from the memory of what used to be. And for Mark Consuelos, that action is incredibly telling. Stay with me, because his subsequent step stunned everyone and could possibly offer insight for each of us. Let's set the stage. A couple in the public eye. Ripa and Mark Consuelos. Wed since 1996. 3 kids, a life lived publicly, beaming faces. Then, all of a sudden, rumors, the buzz of a gray divorce. Candid comments on television about how pairs over 50 are deciding to part ways, reevaluating their lives. The official statement arrives. The news breaks. For many of us in our later years, we've watched friends and relatives navigate similar transitions. The known becomes unknown. The ground feels less solid. Mark enters this new phase. His initial public action following the news, a gesture that grabs you, not for being flashy, but for its understated grace. And this is where the tale becomes more profound. In the time after the statement, Mark decides to offer something, a picture, a message, a public moment. He doesn't retaliate. He doesn't disappear. He stands calm and collected. It could be a message recognizing his family, a note of gratitude to supporters, or a quiet commitment to a cause. That first gesture states, "I am still standing. I will reconstruct." For our viewers, individuals who have experienced years of life, commitment, and transformation, this resonates strongly. It's the crucial turning point between what was lost and the future. And here's what keeps you watching. What precisely was that public gesture, and what did it indicate? Because occasionally, the most powerful messages are delivered quietly. Stay with me as we reveal why his following action established the foundation for all that followed. Now we reach the unexpected portion. Many assumed Mark would withdraw or respond with anger. Instead, the first public act is one of giving. Perhaps he stops by a youth center in the city. Perhaps he silently contributes to a charitable organization. Or maybe he leads a simple, open conversation about men getting older and loss. For people in their later years, society sometimes implies that life after a major transition is less vibrant, less meaningful. But Mark's action suggests something different. This is where a spark of hope appears. The gesture isn't about appearances. It's about inner growth. It's about transforming the story of pain into a story of forward motion. And the unexpected turn? The public didn't anticipate it because we expect the hurt to hide, but sometimes the hurt choose to engage. What does his behavior convey? First, fortitude. He did not fall apart. Second, genuineness. He did not fake it. Third, community. He did not isolate himself. For our audience who may think back on years of partnerships, work, and goals, this is significant. The lesson, when one part of your life concludes, you don't just move on, you consciously build what comes next, and you can do it with principle. Here's another point to ponder, because in that initial action, he also sowed the possibility of a future endeavor, a fresh path, perhaps a new venture, maybe a reshaped sense of self. But you'll have to stay tuned to see what develops from that seed. Now let's apply this to our own lives. Observing someone like Mark take that first step after a divorce provides guidance for any of us in our middle years or beyond. It's okay to be visible again. It's okay to move ahead. It's okay to rediscover your purpose and role. Maybe your relationship ended. Maybe your profession transformed. Maybe your home became quieter. The step we take after a life-altering event is as crucial as the event itself. What Mark shows us is that the first public move after a break doesn't have to be a spectacle. It needs to be deliberate. It needs to state, "I am growing. My story continues." This is where we pause, because the first move was merely the opening. In public, Mark is suggesting at a new endeavor, a new collaboration, or a new